This is for Dad. What was it racing next to us like a stock car, your headlights streaking like your Hades footprints having to hide underground? You never quite told that story with your quivering tongue. Your hand keeps gracing your forehead as if looking for that ashen cross, for that handshake from God. He says, yes, my boy, welcome. You left them so long ago they stopped looking for their pneumonectomy scar. Ask Jesus if he ever looked up at Orion and longed to take up that sword to draw perfect circles in men's hearts, to design a perfect death. Caught in your throat, your words made of darkness, the mutiny of the body during the dead of winter, the decay of your voice. The world may has just as well been an empty room, may as well have just swallowed itself, while the color you lost, faded by sun, loved by the wind, blocked from entering your room. During the procession to your second floor tomb, we shouldn't have been cupping eventuality in our hands, but walking a pilgrimage, holding tobacco leaves. And what was that heat at my back? Some kind of star trying to flashlight us back home. Perhaps it was a far-off twinkle in God's eye, or perhaps it was the weight of our history finally bearing your name, the amnesia reversed, the holiness growing fingertips. At first I thought it was you pushing me to live, but once the door slid open I couldn't feel your hands. My mouth full of spit and questions, and your son not able to believe me. I wish I could say that the wind gusting was made of your fists, and that the sun is your one eye while the other winks. But the truth is, I'm afraid you've forgotten me already, made peace with the idea that I'm okay, told Mom in whatever universe you're in that you've stopped worrying and now you're willing to wait. Because I had to watch the lines branch on your face and the color die from your eyes while your voice grew into a rocking chair moan. You tried so hard not to sound like regret, but your fingers shook in impatience. A big black bloom of cancer in you. Should have been storm clouds of chemo, should have been lightning, but instead you became an infant again. You got all those teeth pulled and a G-tube became a new umbilical cord, trying to reach for help that new caretakers are hard-pressed to give. You exchanged your voice for the tumor because the action of a tired 54-year-old man waiting for the coma ruins a bedside back and forth. And drawn in a perfect arch, that scar in your back so they wouldn't have to break your sternum of a perfect circle and voice your perfect death. Eventually you became ashes. I would hope that you see in a new body, now knowing holiness, closer to a child than you've ever been. Maybe trying to catch the shadows in your hands, and maybe you're just leaving just enough for the new mysteries.